TikTok user Nick recorded this while returning home at night. During a night walk, at some point, something goes wrong. From the left side, a mysterious figure emerges and disappears without a trace moments later. So, folks, paranormal activity or not? You decide. The crew from the YouTube channel Urban Ghost Hunters traveled to Tennessee to the infamous ghost town. Eric, Chris, and other YouTubers went together to this supposedly haunted place, which is a hot spot and is frequented by other ghost hunters. Knowing all this, the team took their equipment and began their investigation.
If you or anybody's in here, you can walk right through there and touch either one of those devices on the floor. They'll light up, they'll make a noise. Chris is also holding like a radio in his hand that if you speak, he will play it back. We may be able to hear you. Huh? Hey, that's the REM pod going on. Now, if that's
yeah,
you,
it is.
If that's you, can you touch it a little bit taller on the antenna? It'll make it light up a little bit brighter. See if you can get closer to it.
During a fairly quiet and peaceful night, nothing paranormal could be captured. But suddenly, the REM pod, which he had been silent for practically the whole night, began to behave strangely. And just as he turned on, he mysteriously went silent until the end of the investigation. Then they all decided to meet in one room where they managed to capture this.
Alright, I just seriously saw a shadow move in that back room across that doorway. Right there beside Richard. Did you see
I've
it?
been seeing something, but I don't know if
It was a shadow. It was a flat shadow because it actually moved across right here. I actually saw it right here.
Let's move that camera. Shift that camera.
Right here. I saw it right here, and it actually moved across like this. And there,
you
there's no light source in there. That's a corner. If that's you that I saw moving, can you just tell me your name? I thought I saw you walk across the doorway.
Did that door open before?
This one?
It's possible.
No.
Okay.
No, it's open as wide as it'll go.
Okay.
You can move around. It doesn't bother us. It didn't scare us. You can more than welcome to come up and talk to us. That's what we're here for. We want to speak with you. I just saw something move back there.
Suddenly, in the corridor, a static camera records something interesting. We may notice something resembling a shadow figure moving quickly around the house. Interestingly, Eric noticed it too. Was it a real ghost or something completely normal? The final decision is yours. Also, if you want to watch the full episode of this investigation and many more, visit their YouTube channel Urban Ghost Hunters. YouTube user Payne Dice is quite an interesting case, like many recently. He has been posting quite scary videos of his house for several months now. Apparently, as GNNR claims, a sinister spirit has nested in his house, which from month to month boldly manifests its presence to such an extent that GNNR is afraid to leave his own room.
Estoy solo otra vez, nada más con frijol. Mi papá llega mañana. Escucho un ruido. ¿Hola? Hola. Hola. Ya voy, pero como que escuché también chillar a frijol. ¿Qué pedo? ¡Ay! Mames.
Concerned by noises from the kitchen, GNNR goes downstairs where he meticulously searches every nook and cranny. But when he enters the kitchen behind the counter, we can see a quickly hiding figure who apparently does not want to be noticed. Then, when he thinks no one is there, he heads up, and on the stairs, GNNR turns one last time, where he notices a terrifying head peeking out from the corner. After seeing her, he runs upstairs to his room. But that wasn't the end.
Y yo la neta mejor utilizo esta luz y no prendo luces porque ya lo había platicado. Cuando se captan cosas es cuando tengo la luz apagada y pongo poca luz. Lo mismo con las fotografías cuando las pongo en el modo noche. Para la gente que sigue mis exploraciones, ¿no? De eso hablo. Escucho un chillido. Creo que eso es frijol. La neta sí agarra que eso. ¡Ay, cabrón! ¡Ay! Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío. Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío. Está parada en las escaleras. ¿Y ahora qué hago? ¿Cómo me voy a subir? Hola. Escucho como un grito, no sé qué fue. No voy a hacer frijol. Está chillando. Déjame asomarme otra vez. Se fue. Ay, cabrón, no, ahí sigue. No manches, ¿qué hago? ¿Qué hago? El frijol está ahí arriba solito. Pero eso, lo que sea que se está apareciendo ahí está todavía parado. Hola. ¿Ya no está?
This time, there is an even more terrifying situation where a mysterious figure of a woman appears in front of him, preventing him from escaping upstairs. The character stays in the same place for several seconds and then disappears as if nothing happened. Is there really a malevolent spirit of a woman in his house that makes his life difficult, or is it just a well-prepared hoax? You are the judges. You decide. Also, if you want to watch the full episode, visit his YouTube channel, Pain Dice. Another video is from the YouTube channel Magnus Rishmir, who visited a supposedly haunted house in Norway.
Oi, hva? Den gamle driten her, da. Faen, ass.
While exploring an abandoned wooden house, Magnus decides to look into the attic. This decision turned out to be fatal. As soon as he looks up, he sees a terrifying figure, which he runs away from inside as quickly as possible. Was it a real ghost or just a hoax? Choose wisely, folks. Another recording, this time from the Fourth Wall channel, where this time we will look at a rather interesting situation. The body of a woman was found in one of the housing estates in Tokyo. This incident happened a few years ago, but people have been seeing this woman for some time, even though she is long dead. At first glance, there is nothing disturbing in the recordings, but the more details we uncover, the more terrifying the recordings become. A man meets a woman in an elevator on 2 different days. There would be nothing strange about it, apart from the fact that he talks to no one. There is only him in the recording, and that woman has been dead for 5 years. But this is not the end of this story yet. In the latest recording, we see the same man for the third time, who enters the elevator. He stops again on the 4th floor where his suitcase is dragged and snatched away by an unknown force. After this incident, the man moved. Are the events captured on the security camera real poltergeist activity haunting the 4th floor, or is it just a well-prepared hoax? Let me know in the comments below. Another recording is from Legion Ags, who decided to go with a friend to a supposedly haunted park.
Grábalo. Digo, perdón, páralo. Andas tan nervioso, güey. Me dicen aquí que grabemos de lejos, güey.
Cabe mencionar que nada más somos nosotros dos.
Y yo creo que no vamos a durar mucho tiempo aquí porque sí están pasando. Diles que eres soy cazafantasmas. Me la pelan. Mira, güey, mira. Mira.
Ahí está, güey. Ahí está, acércate, güey. Pero aguanta, güey, dale su espacio, güey, dale su espacio.
Se paró, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Préndeme un cigarro, güey. Por favor, güey, que está raro.
Sí, se amerita un cigarro.
Mames. Chicos, no es mamada, sí se está moviendo y muy raro, o sea, no se mueve el verde no se había movido para nada, el azul tampoco, empezó moviéndose el amarillo. A ver, alúmbrale tú.
While in the park, the swing next to the man was acting strangely without any source of wind. It was moving as if someone was on it. But what they managed to record right at the beginning is spooky as hell.
Buenas noches, nos encontramos en un lugar muy icónico de Aguascalientes, los famosos columpios, o el columpio, donde hubo un accidente, donde murió una niña, hubo un altercado, chocó a la familia. La niña murió al instante, los papás murieron en el hospital. Supuestamente, este columpio, dicen los vecinos, los locatarios, los residentes de aquí, pues que se manifiesta de una forma moviendo columpios. Entonces, pues, no sé, vamos a empezar a grabar para ver qué es lo que se manifiestan o algo que logren percibir ustedes, igual que otras veces. Lo seguimos en sus comentarios, cualquier cosa. Véanlo bien a detalle y pues estamos viendo.
Pues trata de que se manifieste, ¿no?
Pues para manifestar.
During the first seconds, we can see a mysterious female figure in the background. It appears out of nowhere and vanishes in the same instant. Was it a real apparition caught on camera or something completely normal and easy to explain? Decide. Another short video, this time from the channel Jesus Ma Carbajal Montiel.
Cristo, sacerdote, ra, ra, ra. Fuerte aplauso a nuestro Señor Jesucristo, Rey de Reyes. Canto de salida, cantamos ahora canto de salida, con alegría, con esperanza, le cantemos al Señor.
In the recording of the service, we see something disturbing. Suddenly, the hand of the statue of Jesus moves, which is quite interesting. What do you think about it? Real miracle or fake? Decide. Ghost hunters from the Topi channel, Sergey and Anastasia, went to the cemetery where the ghost of a woman is said to be haunting this place. During the tour of the entire area, they stop for a moment due to strange noises, which on closer hearing are a woman's cry. But that's nothing compared to this. They record something interesting on a static camera set up earlier. A mysterious figure of a woman appears behind one of the trees. Is it the famous ghost haunting the place, or something else entirely that can be easily explained and debunked? The decision is yours. The next video is from the well-known channel Supernatural, where we will again see the exploration of a dangerous and abandoned building with a dark past.
家人们，给我出来！这妈属实有点瘆人啊！ 大红在这里出来的啊！快进啊！来吧，搂他！看这后边，操他个弟弟！欢喜两个们，感谢快乐啊！有快乐的支持，操！ 可就给他可好，家人们，指定给他搂起来。我操！哎呦我去！我操！滚！我他妈从镜子里面出来的！我操！我他妈从镜子里边出来的，家人们！哦！我的妈！
While in a room with a huge mirror, the man turns around, and right behind him is a figure of a woman with black hair and a red dress. But it was only the beginning of the night, and the investigator did not realize that he would meet the mysterious apparition more than once.
我操！这个屋我跟你们说，上次我操老狠了，家人们。所以说我们不能怕的啊，咱们指定给他干起来啊！欢迎水鬼啊！ 是不是？指定给他磕起来就完了。操！温柔一把刀，温柔是一把刀，一样能干飘，行。指定能干飘就完事了，家人们。这是这整个屋里边啊。 到没有，家人们？我他妈靠墙蹲呢，你们自己看啊，我刚才是靠着墙呢，看到没，家人们？我刚才靠着墙呢，瞅他个弟弟！来，现个身。必须让他现身啊，家人们，包括这儿啊，欢喜他们，磕他就完事了啊！我操，出来，来吧！我操，别闹啊！我，我操！现身不用怕的，家人们，我们指定不能磕的怕的啊！你越怕的，他越容易出来，知道不？所以说这种东西咱们不能怕啊，指定不能怕的，明白吧？
This time, twice, a terrifying female figure appears behind him. Interestingly, each time we observe that there is no one besides the investigator. And the apparition comes and goes, which scares the man to such an extent that he goes to another place where he records this.
让我的嘴灵一会儿吧，灵一下吧。家人们，我现在自拍吧，行不行？我都对着我这自拍，来，我自拍看看啊。今天都没。你要是能领，感觉能求个媳妇儿啊，那必须，他领了我立马都求啊。只要能让我打个中啊！刘梦姐说的啥？刘梦姐，我叫，等会儿我让他叫，我指定不叫，我现在温柔啊！快下吧，我必须得给他温柔起来。刚才是不是在这里，家人们？啊？刚才是不是在这里？
This time, when he switches cameras on his phone, behind him is the same apparition he recorded before. And just like a few minutes earlier, the figure vanishes into thin air. Was all we saw a real ghost caught on camera in a haunted building, or a well-done hoax? Decide, folks. The last video is from Reddit user editor1289. In this short recording, we can see something resembling an apparition walking in the haunted house. So, folks, real or fake, decide.